Money FM 89.3. Best of breakfast. Companies to watch.
Ooh, this stinger always throws me off. Welcome to Companies to Watch. I'm Emaad Akhtar alongside Dan Cohen. Dan, I'm feeling a bit hungry this morning.
Are you, Emaad? I mean, what are you feeling today? What's on the menu?
Anything will do right now.
Really?
Some chicken, some steak, maybe a burrito with chicken and steak.
Guacamole.
Oh, yeah. Some pico de gallo.
Yes. Okay, welcome to Companies to Watch. This is a question of
Hot or not.
We're going to figure out whether the next stock is something worth watching for. And we're turning over to a name that's synonymous with burritos, bowls, and fast casual dining. Now, Emaad, you told me just before we went on air that you have been to the US before.
Yes, I've lived in the US for 5 years.
Okay. So what is your favorite fast food chain there?
Okay, Subway.
Subway. Oh.
Back in the day when I was in college, I used to chow down $5 foot longs all day long.
Well, we're not turning over to Subway. We're going over to Chipotle.
Yes, we are. We're going to Chipotle, aren't we? Also a favorite of mine.
So I've heard. Chipotle is a major player within the fast casual dining space.
It is.
And yes, they're making news because just lately they announced that they will be stepping into Asia.
Yes.
More specifically, into South Korea and Singapore.
Yes.
That's, I believe, after years of operating only in the US or maybe just parts of the US and about 10% overseas. It's founded back in 1993 and it grew rapidly on the back of its customizable burritos as well as its bowls, and it operates more than 3,500 restaurants, mostly in the US, and ambitions to expand far beyond. And beyond its food, I mean, they still have to navigate some serious challenges within the market, which probably explains why they're slowly expanding its global footprint.
Yeah.
So yes, the company had recently struck a joint venture with South Korea's SPC Group, and by 2026, Chipotle fans in Singapore and South Korea will be able to walk into a Chipotle outlet. I've never actually tried Chipotle before. How is it like?
It's excellent. So you start with a base of chicken or steak. I was discussing this with Audrey earlier. They have carnitas, which is pulled pork, barbacoa, which is some kind of stewed beef, and sofritas, which is a vegan option. I think it's tofu.
Wow.
And then you have a choice of white or brown rice. And then you can pick various salsas like pico de gallo or corn salsa. And then you have other toppings like guacamole and shredded cheese.
I heard the sour cream.
Sour cream as well.
Is pretty good, right?
Yes, very good.
Okay, what's your favorite?
That is my favorite. Well, probably the chicken burrito.
Right, the chicken burrito.
Or the rice bowl, actually.
Ah.
They're both quite filling.
Yeah, I can imagine, And, well, yes. I mean, I think that's something that investors and consumers alike can look forward to. Their first expansion into Asia. On top of that, it's entering Mexico with the help of LC and already pushing into the Middle East with Al Shaya. So the company's long-term target, nearly 7,000 restaurants across North America, plus meaningful international growth. It does seem like they want to have a stronger presence within the US, more so than just globally. And I'm not exactly sure why, but I suppose, given steady and slow increase into this international market, might be a better option for them, seeing how competition might arise, especially with the likes of a lot of these other competitors, like, I think, what's one of the other...
Yeah, Chick-fil-A, which is a US fast food chain. They're also stepping foot into Singapore later this year. So that might be a bit of a spanner in the works. But Singapore is a pretty diverse food scene. So I think that's why Chipotle wants to come here. Well, that being said, there's also no shortage of Mexican restaurants here.
Yeah,
so
we've got Guzman as well.
We've got Guzman, we've got Lucha Loco, which is a bit more high-end. We've got Papi's Tacos.
I've never tried that, but I've heard good things about that place.
I'll take you out one day.
Oh, yes. Yeah, let's give it a shot. All right, so, yes, to keep customers excited, Chipotle has also revived some fan-favorite items. Most notably, I think it's called the carne asada.
Yes, I think it's a beef, right? Steak, yes.
It's a steak, all right. And one of the most requested menus or menu items on as well. And they've also experimented with promotions like buy one, get one offers tied to sports events, hoping to bring back foot traffic at a time when consumer spending is a little bit more cautious. So it's not exactly all smooth sailing for Chipotle. Recently, they lowered its annual growth projections after missing some quarterly sales targets.
Yeah.
So in the second quarter of 2025, revenue rose by 3% to $3.1 billion as new restaurants did the heavy lifting. Comparable sales, meanwhile, they fell by 4%, the company's second straight quarterly decline, and restaurant-level operating margin slipped to 27.4% from a year ago.
Yeah, I also read the stock has tumbled 36% year to date. So sluggish dining out trends in the US, I think, weighing on sales.
It does seem like it. And as of now, for the stock price, it's currently trading at about $38.96 since the last trading session. And yes, it's certainly been a lot of pressure, considering how there's rising costs from tariffs to supply chain pressures. These are squeezing margins, and investors, they certainly have noticed, which explains why the stock has taken a hit. Volume has been higher than average, signaling strong investor attention, but not exactly for the right attention that we are looking for. Because there appears to be more of a concern than enthusiasm. On one hand, Chipotle remains a strong brand with global growth potential. Its entry into Asia, Mexico, and beyond could likely open up an entirely new market and opportunity for them.
Yeah, I also think a key point here is their partnership with SBC Group, because they are also the partner of big chains like Baskin-Robbins, Dunkin', and Shake Shack. So to enter into that partnership with a company that has that much reach is going to do wonders for Chipotle.
Oh yes, that's for sure. But on the other hand, investors need to weigh the risks. Slowing US growth, rising costs, and a valuation that already bakes in quite a bit of optimism. But then again, for long-term believers in the brand, I mean, I've heard of a lot of people who've been to the US and they'll be like, I wish there was a Chipotle chain here in Singapore, or at least in Asia. And you could tell that there's some loyalty in the brand.
There is.
So I suppose the current pullback could look like a buying opportunity for some investors who are willing to hold long-term. But for the cautious investors, the stock might still feel a little bit pricey given the current headwinds that it's facing. So having considered all the factors, Emaad,
what are you going with, Dan?
A foot-long burrito would be a heart for me.
Oh, yay! I'm going to throw some spicy salsa onto that and agree with you.
Oh, yeah? Okay, I'll give you one better. Sour cream from TipRanks, Yahoo, and Barron's are giving it a buy rating for Chipotle. And that pretty much does it for our stock in focus, Chipotle. Tell us what you think. 8855-0893. Text us and tell us whether you think it's going to be a hot or not. Okay, Matt, some fun facts about Chipotle. Did you know that the business was never meant to be successful?
Really?
After graduating from the Culinary Institute of America, the founder Steve Ells wanted to open a super fancy restaurant, but didn't have the funds. So he opened Chipotle hoping to raise just enough money to open his dream restaurant. Guess what? That dream restaurant became Chipotle.
Oh, really? That's quite a story.
How many avocados does Chipotle use in a day? Quick.
300,000?
Close. 100,000.
Oh, okay. Not bad.
All right. And did you know that you get way more food when you order a burrito bowl? According to Business Insider, a burrito bowl comes with about 70% more food than a regular burrito.
Wow.
Yeah.
Incredible.
That's quite crazy, huh?
Which is why you're going to be one of the first in line when they open their doors here.
I will be. So what do you call a Chipotle employee?
A salsa lover.
A barista.
Okay. Very good, very good.
What does a duck that's made of avocado say?
Guac.
Oh, very good.
I got one for you. On which day should you put chips in your taco?
On which day?
What's today, Dan?
Friday.
Yeah!
And that's all we have for Chipotle.
Before acting on the information on Money FM, please consider if it's suitable for your own investment objectives, financial situation, and risk tolerance. To listen to more great interviews, download our podcasts at audio.sg or download the audio app. That's AWEDIO, audio at the App Store and Google Play.